Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Back again to chat to people as always. We gotta say thank you for showing the love and support. And again, we always starting off with, before you do anything, please play a My Career game so that you can check to make sure that your character is getting cap XP, my player progress. Because if you don't have, if you can't get all your badges, you won't get the Mamba mentality. And then at that point, you won't be able to change your takeovers. So what we're doing right now is just looking at 2K, NBA 2K Lab, just so that we could just kind of show all the requirements of all of like what you need to unlock the badges and everything. So we have that there. In the B-roll, what we have playing is actual me in the park earlier, just looking at other people's builds in badge selection. So when I'm talking about the badges, you can see what's already out there. You can see what other people builds are already made, because if I know it's more people who don't have a PlayStation 5 than do. And again, these are the dribble requirements. That's for the style 6'5" below, 80 ball handling. Everybody gets dribble moves. Besides the contact dunks and everything, like the guard animations and big men, these are the minimum thresholds. So the minimum, and if you want more advanced dunks, those are that under 6'10", 6'10" and over. But the attribute versus badge debate, there are certain badges we only will start with the must-have, and Heatseeker is absolutely dominant, because when you start to get when you get to next gen and you see team takeover after 2 or 3 baskets, you'll understand what happened to you. So Heatseeker, Lob City. And when you see these, they're purple and gold, but that's just because I was lazy and didn't change build to get them all to gold. Hall of Fame. But that's Heatseeker, Lob City Finisher, Posterizer, Rise Up, which is a new badge. And this badge basically increases your chances of landing dunks. And Slithery Finisher, you already know how dominant that is. That actually, pops up more frequently now, especially with the driving dunks. And highlight film, dunks perform either on fast break or with style give boost to team takeover. So this and this combine to increase your takeover drastically. Now those are the most meta dominant ones you will see in finishing, and then these are like niche, whatever you want to call them. Depending on your Gatorade and all of that, you won't need that much. And with such low interior, I'm wondering, are these going to be dominant, hopefully, for big men? Because I do play big men, and this does hurt me to have this here. And you're looking at it and wonder why, because 21 is very ISO oriented. So as a big man, why would I want to run brick wall if you're trying to have me, camp corner? I would, have it in one of these, depending, because I feel like at this stage in 2K, offense is heavily rewarded. So 25 defensive badges are more than enough anymore, and you're limiting your offense at that point. Finishing, we have, like Giant Slayer. I'm not a huge fan because I don't know if it brings out animation. Putback Boss, certain of these on bronze are necessary just to unlock animation. I understand that, but not everybody cares about that. And this here, I believe this and this, these three with the low interior, big man should be able to make these guards and everybody else barbecue chicken. Now the shooting badges, this right here is a new one. It's called Rhythm Shooter. So if you ever see like a guard, like just do a behind the back and pull in green light, it's because they activated that. It's Rhythm Shooter. You already know catch and shoot, deep threes. Not every build can get this, but because the court just seems smaller, like can't sit in corner isn't really an option anymore. Maybe it's the larger power forward meta with wingspan, but that doesn't really do too much. That corner camping. And then this is hot shot, so that's why you'll see all these takeovers. That Heatseeker, highlight film, hot shot, special delivery. We'll get to that, but those are what you're gonna see is what boosts people with the flashy pass or dunk, and that's why they're gonna have takeover before, depending if you even can score. Hot zone, we already know that's more meta than corner specialist, and it kind of seems like at that point, I don't want to say it, but my career seems like the hot zones transferred to the park, because I haven't, that's where, I've had it at least. Blinders, circus threes, blinders, stop and pop, fade ace, tireless. All of these are going to be dependent on if you're, the primary ball handler with the, pulling up, the point guard pulling up top of the key. Deadeye is, arguable. Some people think, but I would say maybe now with the sniper, that, who really even uses the aim. You may use the shot stick for, to shoot, but I don't know how much people are actually using the aim right now, as well as set shooter. I have had this on a lot, and it doesn't pop up. It may give like a percentage boot, but it doesn't pop up like any of these. And you may see like these, like Pro Touch. Nobody uses layup timing anymore, so why? I don't want to put it in trash, but nobody's using layup timing right now. Okay, as well as Dream Shake. Nobody's really doing that. Everything is bang bang. We have clutch. I would put that down there, but some people would absolutely swear by it, that helps them hit parks. In the playmaking, we have a new one. Like before it was bailout, but bullet passer is actually something you need now. You'll throw ducks. You'll your passes will not get there if you don't have enough. If you don't even have bullet passer on bronze. But these two you already know make an exceptional difference on bronze. Quick first step, we already know. And then the special delivery and break starter. Special delivery is what you're going to see to tie all of that together with the takeover boost to get those quick takeovers, and dimer. The downhill, floor general, tight handles, all of these are, and we already know, unpluggable. Some people could just, swear it never works and bronze is enough. But these, are all dependent on if you're ISO or, if you're a dribble. But these, again, the must-have are what you clearly are going to see everywhere and what you should. Now, the clamps, in my opinion, is way more important than the post lockdown, because when you're trying to defend the paint, you really can't. Everything is a contact dunk. But if you can lock up a person to get them to pass up the ball, that is the best form of defense right now. If you can't get clamps, you're the reason that your center is getting banged on. Box worm, absolutely necessary. If you're, in my opinion, if you're 6'9" and under, you should be a power forward. And if you want to go 6'10" and up, you might as well be a 7 foot. If you want to be 6'10" and up, you might as well be a 7 foot center. Because I personally can't shoot with 6'10" person, just because you lose bases and your shot just changes. So that is something you should know. Chase down artist, we already know on bronze unlocks animations, rim protector, and rebound. Absolutely necessary. Intimidator at 94 get you Hall of Fame in block. This hot or is it hot or showstopper? Hot stopper is that says gives an additional boost towards takeover progress, making plays on the defensive end. So you will see everything is basically takeover stacking in next gen, because we automatically can get the double takeovers. You don't need to be a certain overall, so everything is stacking it. Brick wall I personally would have here, but why waste the badge points if everybody wants to run ISO? The post lockdown is good because it also helps a player hold their ground and push people off them, which is going to be necessary because people have cheesed to get a whole bunch of post control. So it's only a matter of time before the holes in the game start to be, try to be patched with some sort of, oh, let's do this, because you'll have the Hall of Fame badges. So why wouldn't you, use a spin, especially with quick ball handling? I could definitely see that coming. Pickpocket, people don't have steals, that's why it's in a niche category, but at 69 you can get it. So I personally have it with the interceptor. I do believe passing lanes are different, and you do need steal. Off ball pass, I'll enjoy that, that's why I wouldn't put it in here, as well as pick dodger. Pogo stick is, if depending on your height, the contesting, if you're under the rim, you're getting banged on, so I would personally try and defend the paint before there, and pogo stick is too late. Floor general, defensive leader, if you have those badge points, you can use them. So let's get back to the unproven. The relay passer, I don't know. Hurt crusher, the relay passer exactly says where we at, but yeah. A shot boost is given to the player receiving the pass after your pass. So there you go. Doubt any PGs would be having that crazy on. And the heart crusher to do the takeover boost. If you have a 30 plus badges, I'm sure your ankles are getting snapped. Ankle breaker and braces. So I put these here because the takeover is snapping more ankles than ankle breaker. So why use the badge points when your takeover is going to do it for you? And braces, it's not really preventing anything because that offense is so heavily rewarded. Really, what's the point? And the trash, the only one that I may say would be slippery, but you can get so much shooting now. Why would you do that? I want to thank my boy Chill Cousin for the vibes. iTunes description down below, and catch you next time.